Hello everybody, and welcome back to Quarantine Quiz Show. I'm your host, Matt Carpenter. I'm so excited to be back in the studio for episode 3. Thanks to everybody staying safe during the pause and helping to protect the pack. As you know, we here at Quarantine Quiz Show want everybody to stay safe, but there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of social distance fun. As usual, we have 3 contestants joining us in the safety of their own dorm, while we here in the studio stick to social distancing guidelines, hence the mask. Per usual, we'll quiz our Red Fox contestants today on movies, TV, literature, music, history, and sports and games across 2 buzzer rounds, 3 normal rounds, and 1 final wager round. Your contestants today are Liam, Nick, and Gaby. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with your first buzzer question. The first question will be worth 50 points. The second will be worth 25. You want to pull your game show buzzers out. As soon as I finish reading the question, you guys can buzz in. Whoever buzzes in first, you will get your shot to answer the question. Only buzz in once, only answer once. The first category will be movies. The second will be sports and games. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. From the movie category, your first question will have 20 seconds to buzz in. What movie popularized the phrase, "May the Force be with you"? Buzzer live. Liam, I see you buzzed in first.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is correct. That's 50 points to Liam right off the bat. Second question comes from sports and games. As soon as I unlock the buzzer, you guys can buzz in. I ask you guys, what are the names? This is 25 points. What are the names of the 2 Major League Baseball teams? We're looking for both of them. 2 Major League Baseball teams in New York. Buzzers are live. Liam, once again, buzzed in first.
You said baseball, right?
2 Major League Baseball teams.
Okay, it's the New York Mets and the New York
Yes,
Yankees.
sir. New York Mets and New York Yankees are correct. Liam starts off the round with a cool 75. Nick, sorry to excite you there. So that's it for your buzzers for this round. We'll get back to those later, but we're going to move on to round 1. Your first category will be literature. These questions will be worth 100 points. I'm going to go down the line and ask you each individually your question. If you get the question wrong, the next person after you can steal your points. They'll get the same question, and if they get the question right, if you got it wrong, they'll get your 100 points as well as their own question. But only the first 2 people, so we'll move right along. I'm going to ask Liam his questions first, then Nick, then Gaby, and we'll just cycle through. So starting off with Liam, your first literature question. For 100 points, I ask you, which book series was made into movies starring Dylan O'Brien?
The Maze Runner series.
Maze Runner series is correct. 100 points to Liam, starting off with a quick lead. Nick, your question's next. Same category, literature. I ask you, it is rumored that uttering what Shakespearean name before a play brings bad luck upon the theater?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a pass on this one.
Nick doesn't know. Gaby, you're gonna get the chance to steal. Need me to reread the question?
I think I'm okay. Is it Macbeth?
Macbeth is correct. Gaby gets those 100 points. She's gonna get her question as well. Coming right back to Gaby. Gaby, your literature question is, in Stephen King's 11/22/63, the main character goes back in time to stop what historic event?
The assassination of JFK.
JFK assassination is correct. Gaby's starting off this round with a cool 200 points. Now we're back to the top. Liam, coming back to you for your second literature question. Liam, I ask you, what is the first book in the Chronicles of Narnia book series?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Wardrobe.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is correct. Liam gets one for the literature category. Moving on to Nick now. Nick, I ask you, what was the main male character's name in the book Wuthering Heights?
I'm not sure.
Gaby, your chance for the steal again. Main male character's name in Wuthering Heights.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff is correct. Gaby gets another steal. Gaby, coming back to you for your last literature question. I ask you, what are the two cities in Charles Dickens' book, A Tale of Two Cities?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Moving back up the line to Liam. Liam, your chance for the steal. We're looking for the two cities and A Tale of Two Cities.
Paris and London? I don't know.
Paris and London are correct. Those are the two cities. They're the best of times. They're the worst of times.
Oh my God.
Liam manages to snag that steal there. We're done with the literature category, but round one, we're moving on to history. These are still worth 100 points. Liam, we're coming back to you. I ask you, what hurricane severely impacted New Orleans in 2005?
God, I should know this. I'm gonna pass on this. I'm totally blanking out on this question.
Nick, your chance for the steal. 2005, what hurricane severely impacted New Orleans?
Was it Hurricane Katrina?
Hurricane Katrina is correct. Nick's first 100 points of the night. But we're moving right back to Nick for his first history question. Nick, I'm asking you, the royal wedding in 2011 was the marriage of which two people?
Was it Prince Harry and Meghan?
Prince Harry and Meghan is incorrect. Gaby, your chance for the steal. Royal wedding in 2011 was the marriage of which two people?
Was it William and Kate?
William and Kate is correct. Prince William, Kate Middleton. Gaby gets another steal, and we're moving on to her history question. Gaby, I'm going to ask you, who was the first president of Russia after the fall of the Soviet Union?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Liam, your chance for the steal. First president of Russia after the fall of the Soviet Union?
Mussolini? I don't know.
Mussolini is incorrect. It was Boris Yeltsin, the first president. I believe Putin succeeded him. Could be wrong about that. Liam, you get your chance for redemption here with your history question. I ask you, which Union Civil War general led a now famous march to the sea during burning down several Confederate cities in the process?
I'm gonna pass on this one.
William's gonna pass. Nick, your chance for the steal. Union Civil War general that led a march to the sea.
I don't remember.
Sherman
his
is
first
correct.
name.
That was Sherman's
Yeah.
famous march to the sea. His name is William Tecumseh Sherman. I'll accept Sherman. Sherman's march to the sea. Nick, we're coming right back to you for your last history question of the night. I ask you, on what island did 6 U.S. Marines raise an American flag in a now famous photo during World War II?
Was it Iwo Jima?
Iwo Jima is correct. Nick is making a nice comeback here. Gets those 100 points. And Gaby, we're moving on to you. The last question of round one here. Still history. I ask you, in 1991, what once famed airline was forced to declare bankruptcy and later shut down completely?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Sorry, not sure. Liam, your chance for the steal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that it's Pan Am.
Pan Am is correct. So as that brings us to the end of round one, let's take a look at the scores. Liam here in first place with 475. Gaby, close second with 400. And Nick, you're not too far behind in third place with 300 points. But not to worry, next round, each question is worth 200. So it's still anybody's game right now. And now we're going to move into another buzzer round. So I'm going to need you guys to get your game show buzzers back out. I'm going to ask you a question from history, follow it up the question from music. When you guys are ready, I will read the history question and same deal. These are worth 150 and 100 respectively. Same deal as last round. You buzz in, guess an answer, get it right, you get the points. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Your first question, toss up for history. I ask you, on what day did the United States declare its independence from Great Britain? Buzzers are live. Timer is started. What day did the United States... Nick, I see you buzzed in.
Is it July 4th?
July 4th is correct. July 4th, 1776, when the United States declared its independence from Great Britain. Those 150 points, go to Nick. Second toss-up question comes from music. I'm asking you guys, who wrote and rapped the song Rap God? Buzzers are live. Almost said the answer there. That would have been bad. Nick, you buzzed in first once again.
Eminem.
Eminem is correct. Nick puts up a cool 250 right before we start round 2. You guys can put your buzzers away. We'll be done with those for the remainder of the night. But now we're going to move into round 2. This works the exact same way round 1 did, but these are worth 200 points. So these are double what round 1 was. Still absolutely anybody's game. These categories will be movies, followed by music. So starting off with movies, Liam, I'm coming to you first. I ask you, what was the name of the actor that played Rhodey in Marvel's Iron Man before Don Cheadle?
Oh my God, what is it? I think it's Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard is correct. The 200 points go to you. Nick, we're moving on to your movie question. Coming to you, Nick, I'm asking you, which 2 Disney princesses were inspired by real people? Looking for both of them.
Ariel, Cinderella. I don't know.
Ariel and Cinderella are incorrect. Gaby, your chance for the steal. 2 Disney princesses inspired by real people.
Pocahontas and Belle.
Pocahontas and Belle is close but incorrect. It was Pocahontas and Mulan.
Oh.
So no points for that question. But Gaby, we're coming right back to you for your movie question. I ask you, what did Zach Galifianakis call the baby in the movie The Hangover?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Liam, your chance for the steal here. Did Zach Galifianakis call the baby in the movie The Hangover?
You said call a baby?
What did he call the baby in the movie The Hangover?
Oh, I have
Which
no
name
idea.
did he call the baby by?
I have no idea.
Not sure. The answer is Carlos. He called the baby Carlos, but Liam, we're coming right back to you for your movie question. I'm asking you, which basketball star is in the movie Uncut Gems?
I'm going to have to pass on this one. I'm sorry.
Liam's passing on that one. Nick, your chance for the steal. Basketball star is in the movie Uncut Gems.
Was Kevin Garnett in it?
Kevin Garnett was the basketball star in the movie Uncut Gems. Nick, you get the steal there. It's a great movie. Adam Sandler was absolutely snubbed on the Oscar for that one. He promised that if he didn't get the Oscar for that movie, he would make a terrible movie, and that's why we ended up with Hubie Halloween. Anyways, moving on. Nick, going right back to you. Your question is, in The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? A bit of a 50-50 here.
He takes the red pill.
The red pill is correct. Another 200 points to Nick. He's taking a quick lead. Gaby, your last movie question of the night about Hubie Halloween, ironically. What is Hubie's prized possession and secret weapon in the movie Hubie Halloween?
A baseball bat.
Baseball bat is incorrect. Liam, your chance for the steal.
I'm pretty sure it's like a lunch canister, like that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure it has like a bunch of tools on it. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie.
Can we get a more specific name? I'm not sure I can accept the lunch canister.
I mean, like a Swiss Army knife, I guess.
Swiss Army knife is incorrect. It's his thermos. His thermos was his prized possession. But you're right, it does have a lot of tools. Big Adam Sandler night here on Quarantine Quiz Show. All right, moving on to music. Liam, we're coming right back to you. Still round 2, still worth 200 points. Liam, I'm asking you, what is the name of Taylor Swift's most recent album?
Oh, I know this one. Okay, it's folklore. It's folklore.
Folklore is correct. 200 points to Liam. Nick, your first music question of the night. We're moving on to you. I ask you, which female artist is married to rapper Jay-Z?
Is it? Shoot, I don't know actually.
Not sure. Gaby, your chance for the steal. Who's married to Jay-Z?
Beyonce.
Beyonce is correct. Beyonce Knowles is married to Jay-Z. Gaby, sticking with you for music. I'm asking you, it's a bit of a movie question too. This is music. I ask you, what is the name of the composer who wrote the music for Star Wars, E.T., and the Harry Potter movies?
George Lucas.
George Lucas is incorrect. Liam, your chance to steal. The composer wrote the music for Star Wars, E.T., and Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. I'm going to pass on this one.
Not even going to try. The answer is John Williams. There's a lot of big movies, a lot of Spielberg, a lot of George Lucas. Moving on, though, coming right back to Liam for his last music question of the night. I ask you, which popular 90s girl group released the songs Wannabe and Say You'll Be There?
I'm going to guess the Spice Girls.
Spice Girls is the correct answer. That is a pretty good guess. That's another 200 points to Liam. Nick, we're moving on to your last music question of the night. I ask you, what is Billie Eilish's brother's name?
Is it you know, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Gaby, your chance to
Is it
steal. Is Billie Eilish.
Phineas? I'm sorry.
Phineas is correct.
Gaby gets a steal there, and she's going to get the last music question of the night. Gaby, to end off round 2, I ask you, Lisa, Jenny, Rose, and Jisoo are the 4 members of the South Korean girl group called what?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Liam, your chance to steal
Okay,
here.
I'm pretty sure it's Blackpink.
Blackpink is the correct answer. And with that, we end round 2, and Liam extends his lead even more. Let's take a look at the scores here. See, Liam, you're in first place with 1275. Nick, you're close behind with 950. Gaby, not too far behind in third place with 800. Remember, each round is worth more points, so it's still a pretty close game. But for now, we're going to meet our contestants real quick. Let me get Liam in here. Liam, let me talk to you for a little bit. Tell me what year you are, what you're majoring in, what you're looking to do after college.
My name is Liam. I am a junior media studies and production major, and I don't really know what I want to do after college. And that's my answer.
Not sure. Well, I feel like that's not, you're definitely not alone in that answer, Liam. I feel like a lot of people are like that. I'm right with you, but I got a couple years. Thank you, Liam, for being on the show. Thank you for talking to me. Nick, let's get Nick in here. Nick, tell me a little bit about yourself. What year, what major, what are you looking to do after college?
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm a freshman right now. I'm pursuing a degree in econ and finance. And right now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do afterwards. Maybe work in communication, see if I can find a way in there and do policy broadcasting or try to get into the Senate and just, but not sure yet. I got a little bit of time to figure it all out, so.
Yeah, we freshmen got time. Nick, you might be our first contestant to not be some sort of media studies or communications major. So congratulations for making quarantine quiz show history, if you can call it that. Thanks for being on the show, Nick. Gaby, let's get Gaby in here. Same deal. What are you looking to do after Marist? What year are you?
I'm a sophomore, and I major in media studies and production, and I minor in graphic design. And I think that after college, I want to be an underwater cinematographer.
Underwater cinematographer. I have not heard that before. That is very interesting. What made you want to do that?
I really enjoy swimming, and I really like cinematography. So, and then I was watching a movie, and they had and in the credits it said underwater cinematography, and I was like, that's what I want to do.
That is very interesting. I like that. It's a good combination of interests there. So as we move on to round 3, Gaby, you are one question out of the lead. It's a very close game between everyone. We're moving on to round 3. I'm going to ask you guys about sports and games, and then about TV. These questions are all worth 400 points. Same deal as the other rounds. You guys can steal. I'll go down the line and ask you guys your questions. So, like I said, one question can make the difference here. So, Liam, we're coming to you first. Liam, your question for sports and games is, who is known as the godfather of boxing?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali is correct. He was known as the godfather of boxing. Nick, you're getting your first sports and games question. I ask you, in American football, how many points is a touchdown worth?
So a touchdown is 6 points, but you can get a PAT for an extra one. So
All of that is correct. I'll give you the 400 for the correct answer for the touchdown. No bonus points for that extra bit of knowledge, but you are very correct there. Gaby, might as well throw it out there. Gaby, your first sports and games question. If you're going to add a little snippet like Nick, I'd appreciate that too. But sports and games, I'm asking you, what is the name of the female tennis player who beat Bobby Riggs in the Battle of the Sexes in 1973?
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams is incorrect. Liam, your chance for the steal. Battle of the Sexes, 1973. Which female tennis player beat Bobby Riggs?
I know that Emma Stone played her in the movie, but I have absolutely no idea what her name is, so I'm going to pass on this one.
Pass. Her name was Billie Jean King. You're right. Emma Stone played her. Steve Carell played Bobby Riggs. So I guess a bit of a spoiler for the movie. Emma Stone wins. Never seen it. Liam, you're getting redemption here for sports and games. I'm asking you, which NFL team has the longest season ticket waiting list?
Probably the Patriots, I'm going to guess.
Patriots is a good guess. Unfortunately, it is incorrect. Nick, I ask you, which NFL team has the longest season ticket waiting list?
I'm going to go out on like a guess. I'm going to say it's the Cheeseheads and the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers is a pretty good guess because it is the correct answer. Green Bay Packers have the longest ticket holding waiting list. So Nick steals those points there. But Nick, I'm coming to you with your last sports and games question of the night. I ask you, what color are NFL goalposts? Bit of an easy one.
Is it yellow?
Yellow is correct. Got a bit of an easy question there. Gaby, last sports and games question of the night. Which 20th century NBA player scored 100 points in a single game?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Liam, your chance for the steal for this last sports and games question.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. I have no idea.
Liam's gonna pass. Liam's not gonna take a guess. Wilt Chamberlain is the answer. Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a single game. Pretty impressive feat. But Liam, we're coming back to you for round three. We finished round three out with TV. It's our last category of the night. So your TV question is, in the sitcom Friends, what does Phoebe Buffay change her name to?
I haven't watched Friends, so I have no idea, so I'm going to pass.
Liam's going to pass on the Friends question. Nick, your chance for the steal here.
Isn't it something like really long? It's like banana hammock or Consuelo. I don't remember. Something like that.
I can feel it's on the tip of his tongue. Unfortunately, I can't give it to you for that. But the answer was Princess Consuelo Banana Hammock. I heard you had 3 out of the 4 there. He was close. But Nick, you're getting redemption here with your TV question. Asking you in the show Stranger Things, where does Will disappear to in the first season?
I haven't watched Stranger Things. I'm not sure.
Hasn't watched Stranger Things, isn't sure. Gaby, you can get the steal here for the Stranger Things question.
Is it the Upside Down?
The Upside Down is correct. Gaby gets the 400 points there. It's trapped in the first season. Nick, I suggest if you have some time in your hands, that is a easily bingeable show. Great show. Season 4 is coming out soon.
All right, if there's another lockdown, I'll sit through it.
Yes, absolutely. Watch Quarantine Quiz Show and Stranger Things. Keep you company in lockdown. Gaby, coming right back to you for your TV question. Who plays the character Leslie Knope in the show Parks and Recreation?
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler is correct. Hot take here. I don't know if this is going to cause controversy. I think Parks and Rec is better than The Office. I don't know if people would agree with me there, but personal opinion. I think I can hear someone shaking their head in the studio here.
That's
my
take here.
File complaints against the host of the Quarantine Quiz Show. I'd like to file an anonymous complaint.
Nick, let's see how you're doing at the end of the show, and then you can talk.
All right, moving on. So Liam,
Liam, your final TV question of the night. I ask you, which Saturday Night Live cast member is known for her recurring Debbie Downer skit?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Not sure. Nick, your chance for the steal here. Debbie Downer, who plays Debbie Downer in Saturday Night Live.
Rachel Dratch.
Rachel Dratch is the correct answer. She's not been on the show for a few years now, but that is a very funny bit that they do. She's fantastic in that. Nick, coming back to you for your last TV question of the night, finishing up round 3 here. Gabby, you got one more question coming up. Nick, I ask you, in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, who is the manager of the Tipton Hotel?
I know this. It's I love.
Any guess?
I don't have a guess.
Not sure. Gabby, your chance for the steal. Who manages the Tipton Hotel?
Mr. Mosby.
Mr. Mosby is correct. There's no running in Mr. Mosby's lobby. Remember that. All right, moving on to the last question of the night, last question around 3. Gabby, for TV, I ask you, what type of dog is Scooby-Doo?
A Great Dane.
He is a Great Dane. I would have also accepted talking dog. I think he kind of talks. So at the end of round 3 here, let's take a look at the scores. Very high scoring game. Nick, you have jumped into first place with 2,550 points. Gabby close behind with 2,400. Liam, you're a not so distant third with 1,675. So it's a very close game because we're moving on to our wager round here. How the wager round works is I'm going to ask you guys each to pick a category from lowest points to highest points. Similar to a show that we like to say rhymes with Jeopardy, I will ask you guys to make a wager on your paper. I'll ask you guys the question. You'll have 30 seconds to write down your answer. At the end of that, you'll show me your answer. If you get it right, you get those points. If you get it wrong, you get those points deducted from you. You will get 3 questions, though, so it is still a very close game. You get to wager with however many points you have at the end of each question. So we're going to ask Gabby first to pick one of the 6 categories that you all 3 will be quizzed on in our wager round. Gabby, you can choose from movies, TV, sports and games, history, literature, or music.
Can I choose TV?
Gabby chooses TV, so you guys will first be asked about TV. Liam, you get to choose the second category everyone's going to be quizzed on.
Okay, I'm gonna do movies.
Movies, so you guys will be asked TV, then movies, and then Nick, you get to choose this last question here, this last category.
Was there one in history?
History is one. So you guys will be asked TV, then movies, then history. So we're going to start with TV. If you guys all have paper and a pencil there, I'm going to ask you guys to write down your wagers. Don't show it to me yet, but let me know. Give me a thumbs up when you guys have your wagers down. You can wager anywhere between 0 and the amount you have, so it's still a very close game. And remember, if you get the question wrong, points will be deducted from you. So if everyone wants to write down their wager on their piece of paper, give me a thumbs up when that's written down. Yep, Liam, you have your wager. Nick and Gabby, you guys got your wagers? Gabby's got hers. Nick, you got yours. Nick's got his. All right, so I'm going to ask you this TV question. You guys will have 30 seconds to write down. At the end of the 30 seconds, I want you to drop your pencils, show me your paper. If I need you to read it off, I'll ask you. So ready, TV, for however many points you wagered. Asking you guys, in the show The Office, Nick, you'll like this one. In the show The Office, what is the name of the annual award show at Dunder Mifflin? 30 seconds on the clock. Ten seconds left for this question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those answers.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm seeing Nick said the Dundies, Liam said the Dundies, Gabby said the Dundies. Everyone is correct in this round. I'm going to need you guys to read off how many points you wagered. I couldn't see that. Let's start with Liam. Liam, how many points did you wager there?
Sorry, I wagered 300.
300. Let me write that down. 300. Nick, how many points did you put on that round?
I also did 300.
Also 300, keeping it close. Gabby,
How many
I did
points you put on that
50.
question?
50, keeping it light, playing it safe. I respect that. Nick, you're gonna have 2,850 to wager. Gaby, you're gonna have 2,450. So that safe bet saved you there a little bit. Liam, you're in third with 1,975. So it's still a very close game, but those are your scores. So I'm gonna ask you guys to write your wagers down for movies. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready here. Liam's got his, Nick's got his. Gaby, you have your wager ready? Gaby's wager's ready. All right, I'm setting the timer for 30 seconds. Your movie question is, as soon as I finish this, the timer will start. In the movie Psycho, Norman Bates tells Marion Crane she eats like what animal? 30 seconds on the clock. Looking specifically for a specific animal here. Ten seconds left. Write down, change your answers. 3, 2, 1. Let's see those answers. I am seeing a horse, a bird, and a bird. Bird, unfortunately, is not specific enough, so I'm going to have to deduct points from you guys. It is a crane, so a type of bird, hence her name. But so what were those wagers?
I did 900.
Liam wagered 900. Nick, how many points did you wager there?
50.
50, safe bet. And Gaby?
I did 400.
Gaby lost 400 there. So your last question of the night will come from history. Updated scores. Liam, you've got 1,075. Nick, still in first place with 2,800. Gaby, you're still in second with 2,050. So it is still anyone's game here. It is not a runaway. Remember, this category is history. When you guys write your wagers down, give me a thumbs up. I'll ask you your question. I'd just like to thank everyone real quick for being a great contestant, being on the show, being good sports and having a good time, no matter whether you win, lose, or somewhere in the middle. You guys got your wagers for your last question? Liam's got it. Gaby's got it. Gaby's got it. Nick, your wager's down. Nick's wager's down. Your history question, your last question of the night for your time on Quarantine Quiz Show. From the history category, I ask you, who was the American Independent Party's presidential candidate in the 1968 election? 30 seconds on the clock. That is a tough question to end the night on. "15 seconds left. Timer's ticking down. Tough question, but it was a close game. We'll see how this shakes up. 3, 2, 1. Let's see those answers. I'm seeing Patrick Starr. Good guess, not correct. Not sure. And Nick, what does that say?
George Wallace.
George Wallace is the correct answer. So Nick puts some more points on the board. Nick, what was that final wager you had?
I said all or nothing.
All or nothing. All right, 2,800 on the board for Nick. Liam?
I said all or nothing, so I did one. Yeah, I did.
All in, 1075. And Gaby?
Yeah.
I did like 50.
Gaby?
I believe I saw another 50 on there. Yep. So we end the night. Nick, astounding score. Nick wins with a cool 5,600 points. Gaby comes in second with 2,050. Unfortunately, Liam, you end with 0 points, all or nothing. But you know what? It happens. You have to go for it. You're all in. I respect that. It happens. But thank you, Nick. Congratulations for being the winner. That's our game for today, folks. Congratulations again to Nick for being the winner on tonight's episode of Quarantine Quiz Show. Thanks to Liam and Gaby for coming out and being great contestants. For the Red Foxes watching at home, if you want to be a contestant on the show, you can send me a message on Instagram at mcarpenter7902, or you can message MCTV at MCTVMarist, also on Instagram. Those are on the screen now. But for now, that's all we've got for you tonight. One last thanks to Liam, Nick, and Gaby for being great contestants, coming out having a good time. To everyone at home, good night, stay safe, and as always, wear your mask. Take care, folks.